Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case Without the Past, and we are going to case out 42, last one, in Wall Street, and from the previous case we found out that Deputy Mayor Huang has been murdered. Alright. How could you ever persuade the Rochester family name with those fake Concordia Telephone Company bonds? At least Charlie saved the day by turning the Concordia Telephone Company into a real enterprise. He has single-handedly assured prosperity for all the people who invested in those bonds. This calls for a celebration. I'm afraid celebrating will have to wait. The deputy mayor has just been murdered in her house. Murder? Katia, take buttons with you and go to the deputy mayor's residence immediately. Alright, what did she deserve to die for? What did she do? Is it going to be the same with Baldwin? I have a feeling she was just another version of Baldwin, female version of Baldwin, because she was also angry at me a few times. Mrs. angry now. Alright, I shouldn't talk like that. She didn't deserve to die for being her. My word, I thought I'd seen the deputy mayor in this state, and in her own home. Oh, my Sandra, look what they did to her. I presume you're the victim's husband. I should still speak with you in a moment, but we must look over the clues we have found. Please step aside. I do understand he's distressed. The Deputy Mayor Huang's heart has been cut out of her chest. Oh, I didn't notice that. Jesus. Oh, the killer stole her heart. Perhaps these broken shards would tell us. We'll only know for certain if you piece them together. Deputy Mayor's position in Concordia makes this a high-profile case, Katria. We must solve it as quickly as possible. Yeah, I don't want media to get in my way. No media, no press, nothing. Let's restore this broken mirror. I was careful not to let a single drop of blood fall on the floor. Was the message of mirror you pieced together written in blood? Frightful. For this reason I was careful not to let a single drop of blood fall on the floor. Kuro wrote it before they smashed the mirror to pieces. What could it be? I'm quite sure Evie can tell us. Few years of unlucky. That. Misfortune. How does it say? I don't know. Let's go talk to Stephen. How could something like this happen? Who would do such a thing? Mr. Huang, you understand that you're in your shop, but can you tell us anything about what led up to this terrible event? Sandra, she was not home all evening. She was at a fancy party and mass ball at the Duffel Mansion, something for the richest citizens of Concordia. And you didn't go with her? No, big functions are not my cup of tea. What happened after Mrs. Huang returned home? My Sandra kept to her usual habit of hiding herself away in her study. I didn't hear or see anything out of the ordinary. I see. We are truly sorry for your loss, Mr. Huang. You may need to return to your home as the investigation continues. But first, Catil will go to the Duffel Mansion. We must retrace Deputy Mayor Huang's final hours from the party to her murder. Let's see who would kill. I feel that we are going to meet some other Rochesters in this case, or just some Rochesters we already know are going to appear in this case again. Oh, almost there. Katia, it's supposed to be a business car, which doesn't get you maybe able to cover another party goer. Yeah, you're right, something important may be hidden in this box of party supplies. I'm rather sure it certainly won't hurt. Okay. Alright, first let's dust this faded card. This was a card lost, so Eliza Melody. The name sounds familiar. Ah yes, quite right, Katria. Miss Melody was a party planner we met back in Alicia Fields. Oh, I forgot about her, so... If she planned this party, she could be of valuable help to the investigation. We must figure Miss Melody immediately. I totally forgot about her, so... Let's look through this box of costumes. Come on, where are you? Why are there so many costumes here? Just some cufflinks. Oh, HR says. Those are some rather fancy cufflinks you find in the party supplies, Katia. You just engraved with the letters HR. So much to go on, I agree. Perhaps you can find your the cufflinks through the jewelry insurance registry. It's worth a look to the airship. Okay. Let's identify whose cufflinks are these. Now let's first get rid of the clues and go for suspects. HR. Hector Rochester. I think, sorry, he's the first one who came on my mind. HR. No, not Hector, Horatio. Damn, I totally forgot his first name. Wow, what is wrong with me? How do I forget that fast? Told ya. The school conference invited a bachelor were insured for 1,000 Cocodian shillings. And Horatio Rochester insured them. Must we give Mr. Rochester at once. He was obviously at this masked ball and he may have pertinent information about the victim's final hours. I told you one, or maybe two Rochesters are going to appear in this case. Alright, let's go first talk to Eliza. Miss Melody, I assume you acted as a party planner for this masked ball. I did, and I can't believe it happened again. The major event of the season for Concordia is best and brightest, and someone ends up dead? I still have your priorities sorted. Did you not say anything in particular about the deputy mayor while she was here? No, she left quite suddenly. No one could find her anywhere. Can you imagine leaving one of my parties in such a rush? Where else would anyone want to be? Well, she was a cop, so she may have had duties to do. Alright. And we meet again, Horatio. Mr. Rochester, we're glad you're still here. We have a few questions for you. Of course I'm still here. The Duffel Mansion is one of many Rochester properties in Concordia. Besides, I threw this masked ball. Ah, you did? Then I suppose you knew that Deputy Mayor Sandra Huang attended. She has since been murdered. Oh, I see. So Rochester ran up and said, Leopold isn't enough for you, eh? You won't rest until we are all behind bars. That had nothing to do with the Deputy Mayor. I asked that the Concordia elite be invited to the ball, but I could not speak to every guest. Now, take your investigation elsewhere. Well, Horatio Rochester is as unpleasant as ever. You're active. We'll not let that stop us. We'll solve this murder no matter what. I hate him. I hate him so much. Let's see what happened to Deputy Mayor Huang. Katia, I knew people were particularly fond of Deputy Mayor Huang, but this was a truly heartless murder, pardon me, pun. That said, it was not the removal of heart that killed the Deputy Mayor. As the bruising over her neck attests, the Deputy Mayor was first strangled, most thoroughly with a rope. The rope wasn't of the rough hemp variety, however, the bruise slashed sharper definition indicated that the murder weapon was made of softer fibers. You'll need to keep an eye out for it. Her heart was then removed. It must be poured into the cure for some reason. I do hope that you find it as well. So do we. Were there any other leads? Well, when the cure removed the heart, they left traces of red and white, citrus juice and orange urine liquid in the chest cavity. These are ingredients for a cocktail called sangria. So, can you drink sangria? Seems fitting the name of that cocktail is believed to come from a Spanish word for blood, sangre. Surely the killer's hands are red with the blood of Sandra Huang. They will not escape us, Katria. I think we had that evidence already that killer drinks sangria in some previous cases. I can't remember which one was it. Yeah, quite the literary cue to chase Katia. The quote of the mirror you pieced together was from Edgar Allan Poe. Ah yes, that seems familiar. Poe's stories always terrified me as a lad. Then you know that quote is found in Poe's short story, The Telltale Heart, all about a gracious and gruesome murder. The writer has murdered an old man and then believes he can still hear the old man's heartbeat. It's pure genius, really. Poe truly knew how to tell a story. Yes, so the quote of the mirror is from The Telltale Heart, and the deputy mayor's heart was removed from her chest. Without it, it's safe to say that the killer reads Poe. So it tells me that the killer's love for the Gothic master will be their undoing. Alright, this is new. Now I have a killer who reads Poe. Wow. I recovered a situation report, Major Katia. What can you tell me about the investigations of Deputy Mayor's murder so far? Well, we have a handful of suspects. Deputy Mayor's husband is among them. He claims that he neither heard nor saw a thing despite being home at the time of the murder. And then there's Horatio Rasher, who claims to have had nothing to do with the Deputy Mayor despite her having been invited to a masked ball. I see. Katia, I cannot stress enough the importance of... I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but I think you need to come back to the Duffel Mansion. There's something in the courtyard. Katia, I think it's a bomb. It's either a bomb or the victim's heart. We'll see about that. Can't wait for that to happen. Alright, we're gonna start here. We're gonna continue playing chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video. I'll see you again. Goodbye.